If you're able to uncover the beliefs and values that control you, then you can redesign yourself. We are a subtotal of our set of beliefs inscribed in our subconscious mind. I have discovered that my subconscious mind thinks money is difficult to keep, that it shouldn't stay with me, that it is hard to make, etc., etc. I discovered this by trading stocks. I realized every time I bought the stock, it went down, and every time I sold the stock, it skyrocketed. This is an oversimplification, of course, but you get the idea. I would buy or sell based on my gut feeling by listening to logic, ideas, thoughts from other people, all of which supported my gut feeling and made my decision for me, but it was always wrong because my subconscious directed me to do what it is programmed to do. We are taught to go with our gut. People often ask, what's your gut feeling? This can be helpful, or if your subconscious is programmed incorrectly, it can be harmful. You see, this belief about money was programmed into my subconscious before the age of 7 by my parents, grandparents, teachers, by everyone around me. It's not really right or wrong, it just is. The people around the younger me did their best, of course, but based on my observations before the age of 7, I made certain decisions around money, and they are written in my subconscious. Oscar Wilde said, most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions. In other words, we are programmed at an early age by others, and that programming or belief system influences our lives. Realizing this is the first step in rewriting the subconscious. Knowing what the subconscious must believe, as I have discovered about my beliefs around money, is the second step in changing the outcomes in your life. So start asking yourself, based on your experiences, what must my subconscious be assuming to be true? And ask, is it true or is it not?
According to David Bayer, author of Mind Hack, the body's subconscious creates semi-permanent records of the feelings we have throughout our infancy and early childhood. These feelings shape our expectations for the world and our place in it. It gives life meaning. It shapes our destiny. Some of the events recorded in our subconscious mind can prove quite debilitating. An example will illustrate this potent fact of life. One precocious infant piled up the pillows in his crib and used them to exit his protective enclosure. From the crib, he made his way across the top of the adjacent dresser and fell headfirst into a trash can full of dirty diapers. The trash inside the receptacle broke his fall, but the visceral memory of the event made him terrified of heights. Years later, he could barely force himself to the edge of a 20-story balcony to look over the railing, his heart pounding in his chest, his hands sweating profusely, and a powerful dizziness threatening his equilibrium. In his mind, he pictured climbing onto the railing and slipping off into oblivion, all the while wondering where that crazy idea had originated. Several years after that, his mother told him the story of his adventures climbing out of the crib. Oh, the insult of falling into his own dirty diapers. But becoming more critically aware of the source of his fear of heights helped him to overcome that dread. Later, when given the opportunity to visit the construction of a new skyscraper in Los Angeles, the man went to the roof, which had no railing, and looked down over the edge, far more confident in his sense of balance and destiny. David Bayer said, "Your unconscious decisions shape every aspect of your life. In any area of your life where you are not thriving, you've unconsciously decided against your own success and fulfillment." The good news is that those semi-permanent decisions are flexible, and you can make a new empowering decision about yourself or any area of your life at any time. You aren't normally aware of those old decisions because they operate in the subconscious, silently on autopilot. As they run, Much like a computer program, in the background of your daily life, they bring results dictated by the code of those old decisions and programs.